Hey YouTubers, how are you? This is your girl, Coach Pamela D, joining in right now in this moment. I want to share something with you all. I know it's been a minute since I put a video out there with the word of the week, but I have one for you today. So I want to share that. But before I present the question for the discussion, I want to let you guys know how many of you all have felt like crashing out. How many of you all felt like just popping off on everybody that is like pulling on you in one way or the other? Nobody has a solution. Everybody wants you to think for them, and you need them to think for themselves. You need them to grow up. You need them to be more responsible. You need them to be more intentional. And I can go on and on, right? Okay, well, if I got a witness out there, thank you for being transparent, because that was me. Oftentimes, I find myself in a jam. I call it a jam because people often call me and want me to coach them out of situations. It could be family, friends, co-workers, whatever, you know. And I'll be sitting there like, I know you lying. I don't want to think for you. I don't want to help coach you in the moment because I have the weight of the world on my shoulder right now. And I had an experience yesterday and I just thought I was going to tear up some stuff, right? Didn't want to tear up my house because you got to replace that stuff, right? But the weight of everything was on my shoulder and I had a meltdown. No matter the encouraging words that my mom was giving me in the moment, it didn't work because there was no real solution to it. And then it just seemed like it just kept piling up where I just like, look here. Thank God I was home by myself, so I was able to yell it out, you know, as I was changing my house around. That's what I do when I'm in distress. Changing bedrooms and all this stuff, you know, putting away clothes, throwing away clothes, organizing. I'm just doing it all. Put on some jazz music and then just like, okay, let me get in the moment. It ended up helping me out, y'all. And I said I was going to go on social media and post, like telling everybody, you when people pull on you, when people do this and that, you tell them no and you just snap out so they can get themselves together. Thank God I didn't do that because I would have been reacting and that would have been a good thing, right? Everything is not meant for social media anyway. So at the end of it, at the end of this episode that I was having, I was calm, cool, collective, and I went and I rest and I went to sleep. Well, anyway, today, right now, I want to ask the question and dive into a good discussion, okay? So here it is. The question is, how can you keep your